as you said, it took a while to write.
Mm-hmm.
But then also we're in this moment with Three Blind Mice that you filmed, shot, and I think edited, and I thought you went around like in the film festival circuit like maybe a year or two ago. Like this was all a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, it was. And like, because we were in the film festival circuit,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of film festivals were like, you can't have it anywhere else, so we didn't have it on YouTube. And I also was pitching it too, and I was in 2 shopping agreements too, which took like a year each.
Wow.
And then you can't show it there either.
Yeah.
So now that we're done with film festivals, I'm so happy that we did put it on YouTube. And I was feeling defeated because it's like it's been years, and like we haven't been picked up by anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and like putting it on YouTube made me realize that it's like kind of old for us, but it's new for everybody else because no one really has seen it.
Yeah.
You know, it has a wider audience now. And so that was also like very affirming and like, okay, I should definitely keep going. Because it's been like 7 years in the making.
Ooh.
To try to put on its legs, but I came with the idea in high school.
Yeah.
And so sometimes when you're not really seeing movement, it's kind of hard to keep the faith and like keep going. And there has been several times when I felt like I wanted to give up, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because I want to continue to play Naima, and like I'm in my 30s now, and I came with this idea when I was like, you know, early 20s, when we started trying to like find producers and everything. But I feel another surge of energy now.
Good.
That feels good.
Yeah, and I think that also a little bit speaks to the writing a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
In the standpoint of like the purpose or the goal behind it is kind of exploring this identity perspective, and it does fit to this. Even if it was 2-3 years ago, even if it was an idea that germinated in your mind 7 years ago,
Yeah.
this is still something that is relatable.
Mm-hmm.
This is still something that people are living with right now,
Mm-hmm.
as we talked about before.
Yeah.
And I think it really kind of gives a hat tip to, again, the idea that you want to explore, the theme that you want to explore, but then also the writing that still continues to live on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. Yeah, you're right.
No worries. I also, it's just in like this refresh of energy around it. I believe that when you originally filmed it, you said it was just shopped as a pilot, as you're trying to get it somewhere picked up and moving forward from there. Now, where do we stand with this new burst of energy and this new enthusiasm for like, where's the next episode? What's happening beyond the pilot? What can you tell us about Three Blind Mice now?
Obviously, gonna learn more about Muffin and Brittany and the other male characters.
Love it.
So Naima is who catapults us into this world, but it is Muffin and Brittany and the surrounding characters who like anchor it. And so you'll have other characters' POV. It's an ensemble cast, and so excited for you to like witness their journeys and what they're going through in their lives. Because sometimes, you know, people don't always talk about what they're going through in their personal lives, and sometimes people act a certain way because of what they're going through, but they don't want to like, really confide in those around them.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what the characters are going, you know, dealing with right now in Three Blind Mice. And so really excited to see, for the audience to see how they act when they're in their comfort zone by themselves versus the face that they put on other people. And so you're going to take a lot of time to get to know all the characters.
Now, I'm not sure if you're able to share, but it sounds like that means there's a whole season that's coming with this then.
Yeah, season 1 is coming. We're going to be filming it in 2026.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it.
Absolutely. Now, is it filming it all the way through, not worried about getting picked up, like still going with like the same distribution strategy you have now of let's get it on YouTube, or is the hope that you get it in the can and then put it back in front of some of these networks that you were possibly pitching to before?
Right. Well, we're still having meetings.
Good.
But the goal is to find distribution. So we don't want to put the whole season on YouTube.
Got you. Gotta wait now.
Yeah.
No worries. It looks good enough to actually still wait for it. So
Thank you.
I'm excited. Yeah. I saw that you also did a shout out to Mayor Scott to try to get him into.
Yes, and it's cool to have, you know, Baltimore's support. That feels like really, really amazing. And like I got to be a part of UNCF's campaign to like, raise funds for HBCUs, and they got to raise their goal, which is amazing. And just being a part of the mission which is so important to me. And having the show like really stand for what's important for HBCU students, for Baltimore, and having the mayor on board is just a dream come true, really.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
So
really cool.
I'll keep my eyes peeled to see
keep
him
your eyes peeled for
in
him.
a scene somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this was part of your strategy. Again, you went through the whole pitch, the shopping, the looking for in the film festivals to get picked up and so forth and so on, and then this viral moment happens.
Yeah.
Is that kind of accurate as far as like where we got to this point?
Yeah.
What else has come from the release of the project online that you just weren't expecting?
I didn't think it was going to go viral. I wasn't expecting that, like, at all. I remember, actually, I was pretty, like, sad and defeated that day. And so I was just like, okay, let me just put it up here because we just put it on YouTube, so let me just, like, advertise it on TikTok. And then, like, it was just blowing up. I was like, oh, wow. I wasn't expecting it.
Happy for it, though.
Yeah, so happy for it. That's what, the faith comes in to play. Because I was feeling so defeated about the whole project at that time when I made that TikTok. And so seeing it being so well received and people, like, you, like, still reaching out, even, like, months after, like, wow.
Seeing it through. Being steadfast with it. It's important. I mean, especially this craft, too, to your point. This is an idea that you had for 7 years, but this is also a craft that you've been working at for the majority of your life too, and you see like the fruits of your labor in the different ways that it could impact you and help you get to the next stage.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a testimony.
It's exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.